It's great that this interesting series had been greenlited, but seriously taken Cartoon Network 3 years to consider this as a series? Okay, the Infinity Train has an end, so why is it called the Infinity Train? The first car is a bubble room and the second is a chess piece room, but Pilot has no time to explain. This would be important, but would never be explained unless a bunch of fans makes this series greenlit.
What does that number mean?
I've been trapped on this train for a week. You've been here your whole life. I should be asking you.
But how do you know that robot guy had been on the train in that amount of time? Also, a whole week? How are you getting food or supplies to survive your train stay?
The switch is a balance 1-1. You have to be on both sides.
And good thing that robot guy can split into two so the weight balance can be in an equal amount.
The next car will probably be a fart car, where everything is just a fart.
It could be a fart car. Is that what you want?
Discount 2 heads with 2 emotion from that one episode in Family Guy.
Oh, come on, you guys. You said that for the last 8 cars. It's just too unlikely.
Explanation of how Tulip met the 2 personality robots is mentioned but never seen, unless this gets greenlit. So that's where all the Shrek fart sounds comes from.
Oh, that was gross. Why does that exist?
2 minutes in and all I can see in Tulip is a whiny, frustrated girl. How did we gotten invested into this? Okay, I like a dog society with Greek-inspired buildings, but how did they manage to build them with their paws?
I am Atticus, king and uniter of the Cottigans and the Pembrokes.
Tulip isn't freaking the f*** out from a talking dog.
I'm Tulip. I like books?
And that's all we need to know about Tulip. It works very well with many characters, so why not?
Food dispensers, cattle to herd, gift of speech. You guys look like you're doing pretty well for yourselves.
So good that it's best to not question the dog's capabilities of those things.
Yay, shadow puppets!
Weirdly unbelievable foreshadowing.
Didn't you want to go outside?
Yes.
Outside?
No.
Outside?
Well,
This goes on for some time.
How long has it been like this?
about a week.
That's how long I've had this number on my hand.
What a coincidence.
Monster that terrorizes my people lives across the river. Alas, I cannot reach him, for the water is 2 feet deep, and I would surely drown.
So dogs can make huge buildings and luxury machines, but not boats? Okay.
Those numbers on your hand must be related to it somehow.
It's just so unlikely.
Given that it happens at the same time and you are curious to why it's on there, I'm sure it's related.
Unlikely like a fart car.
3 cheers for fart cars!
60% of this robot's dialogue is fart cart.
I must warn you, however, we corgis are a proud people, and we hate being picked up.
Why would you need to warn me about that?
So this scene would be funny. Apparently the door is at the other side of the river, but the dogs know about it and know that it's locked. But this is the first time a dog got to the other side of the river, so how do they know about the door?
Oh, it's just a little spider building her little So my number!
You thought that spider was the one who caused that number to appear on your hand?
I could travel for years on this ridiculous train and nothing would get better.
Well, if this show gets greenlit, that's the idea for this.
Feels like every time I find something logical about this train, it's thrown back at me and I'm stuck without answers.
2010's cartoons in a nutshell.
Sometimes you have to wait until something comes along and gives you the right push. I'd all but given up on defeating the beast, but you were the push I needed.
The push? All she had to do is bring you to the other side of the river. I don't call that a push, more like a helping hand.
Wait, how could a spider cause that problem with the water? The shadow came from a work light, so why was there a work light?
And why there's a hole? Are we going to address the hole? Oh no, they're getting attacked by a discount showdown from System Shock. Atticus isn't gunned down from the several fires from that robot.
Return to your seat.
So the robot thing just tell Tulip to return to her seat and go? What sense does that make? Guess we'll never find out unless we greenlight this series. Also, I've noticed that I've pointed out things that give us a reason to greenlight Infinity Train, which is fine, but I hope they won't be disappointing mysteries. Number on hand is now down by 4, leaving more mystery to what this is supposed to mean. You know, if I kind of think of this, Infinity Train seems to use the same series plot as Over the Garden Wall. Think about it. Protagonists find themselves in a strange place and try to get home with a sidekick that lives in said strange place and annoys them, meeting interesting figures and go to themed locations while being chased by a mysterious monster. I bet this would be what this series is going to be. And I just can't wait to send this later in 2019.
3 cheers for fart cars!